In this next assignment, you're going to be creating Tommy Church's pool garden. The big idea in this exercise is to understand the use of the mirror command, which allows you to only create one half of a design and then replicate the other using mirror. So if we select mirror from the modify window or panel, we can simply select this, hit return that's our object, and then simply define a mirror line. And this replicates the other half of our design to create an entire design proposal. And I think you'll find this very useful as you move ahead in your use of AutoCAD. In this video, we'll go through the steps to create the pool, which is 24 feet wide by 45 feet long. The steps in this process are simply first to use the P-line command to create the outline of the basic pool shape, to use the circle or arc command to create this little detail, use the offset to create the edging for the pool, and then we'll add some of the steps and the little planting area in the corner. And then finally use mirror to copy this and create the entire pool. So you're going to come up to the A and create a new drawing. Simply use the AutoCAD template, hit open, and once in here we're going to come back to the A, come down to Drawing Utilities, and then select Units. Within this window you're going to keep decimal units. We're going to set our precision to simply 2 decimal places, and we want to be thinking about these units as feet, so that 1 unit in AutoCAD is the equivalent of 1 foot in the real world. And just simply hit OK. Another thing we'll be doing is playing around with our grid and grid snap as we did in the other exercises. So if we come to Snap Settings, we're going to come and select our snap spacing as 1 foot and use 1 foot for our grid and simply hit OK. So in addition to grid and grid snap, we're going to be using ortho mode and O-snap, which you went through in the previous exercise. And just make certain, again with this arrow, you can select various snap modes that are going to be available at any time. We're now ready to create 1/2 of the outline of the pool. So simply select the P-line command, click, and we can type in the distances. 12 is half of the 24-foot distance for the width of the pool, 45 units for the length, and back 12 for the other portion of the pool. We can now use the circle command to create a circle with a 4-foot radius, and then come up to Modify and use the Trim command, hitting Return to select all objects. And we can trim the outside edge of the circle and the 2 other lines that created this edge in order to redefine the edge of our pool. Next step is to zoom in and create the planter, which if we come to rectangle, and we'll just slide over 1 unit over, 1 unit up, and create a 5-foot by 5-foot rectangle or square. And the next piece are the steps, which we come up 1 foot, come over even with the other line of the pool, and now we can offset all of the elements that need to be 1 foot. So we'll click on Offset. We're going to set our distance of offset to 1. We can do the steps and we've got 3 steps here, so we're going to come and put those into place. We want to offset the wall 1 foot, and we're going to exit this and come back and do the offset command again, except now we want 2 feet for the outside edge of our pool. And we need to actually come up. We haven't joined the curved portion of the pool yet, so we can offset those segments as well. So now we need to do some trimming. So we'll come and select the trim command, select everything, and now we can begin to trim off the unnecessary elements. And voila, we have our pool. And now the final step is to make the complete pool. So we're going to select the mirror command, make a window to select all of the objects, and hit return. And now select this center line. And we have the option, we can erase the previous object or not. We don't want to. We want to keep this entire piece. And we now have our pool. So work on this, create your own pool, and have that in class for next time.